Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Craig. Very much appreciate you guys tuning in. Do us a favor. Before we get started, please make sure to like and share this video. Let your friends know about the Firearms Policy Coalition. We are the home in the fight for civil rights. So today's topic. Now, you know, everybody's obviously still talking about the Florida shooting. We all know 17 individuals lost their life because a deranged shooter named Nicholas Cruz decided that he was, he decided he was going to do evil things, and he decided he was going to do it. He was going to do it at his old high school. One of the things that has been brought up, and we all know that the anti-gun movement uses these opportunities to dance over the bodies of the victims and uses it to push an agenda that may or may not have anything to do with what occurred. All they know is, hey, here's our chance to take away people's civil rights. So one of the things that they've been discussing a lot, or you've seen in the news, has been the talk of AR-15s. And the fact that AR-15s, or at least as they would have you believe it, is the firearm of choice for those who are seeking to, engage in mass shootings. The USA Today actually did a piece where they talk about why they believe the AR-15 is so popularly used. Here's a brief video that they did on the particular subject. Now you guys will notice that the sound is down on this one. It's because they have a music that's playing over it that may or may not be copywritten, and we would hate to violate their copyright. So we wanted to make sure. But we wanted to make sure that you guys had a chance to see these some of these quotes and some of this information that the USA put together, so we all know how good they are at being truthful when it comes to when it comes to their stuff. So anyway, just kind of enjoy the optics. Notice that they basically just keep showing the same types of ARs and AR-15s. They also quote the NRA, noting some of the things that people actually say about the AR-15. The fact that it is easily customizable. The fact that it is that they are basically accurate, which quite frankly, when it comes to any firearm, and this is one of the things that's noted by the Brady campaign, they're saying that most average people can make changes or modifications to it. They also note that it's accurate. Well, let's just be real. That can be said of any firearm. Any firearm, no matter which kind you use, is easily can be modified. If you are an expert, it can be accurate and it can be easy to use. So I really don't know what exactly it is that they're trying to say with this. But this gentleman, Dean Hazen, actually makes a very good point. And what he makes it a point to point out is the fact that, well, you know, the AR-15, quite frankly, the number one reason why it's commonly used, well, it's because the media keeps putting it out there. Every single time there is a shooting involving an AR-15, they keep pointing out, well, it was an AR-15. Or if it wasn't an AR-15, it was an AR-15 style rifle. Now, I would challenge you to go to any reporter, go to 100 reporters, and ask them what they mean when they say an AR-15 style firearm. I guarantee you what they're going to say. Well, it's an assault rifle style rifle. You know, in other words, it's an assault weapon style rifle, military style weapon. But what they don't know is they don't know the history of it. They don't know when it was invented. They don't know when it was made available. They don't know that it was actually, it always has been. The AR-15 has always been a civilian firearm made for private civilians, not the military. You know, one of the things that Mr. Haven points out is that there are firearms out there that are more powerful, that are tactically better in given situations. But the thing is that these individuals who are doing this, number one, generally are not firearms experts, and number two, they're just going off of what the media is telling them. As they sensationalize the quote-unquote evil black gun, Well, then guess what these folks are doing? They're going out and getting the evil black gun. Just like as the media continually points out about gun-free school zones, they're looking, where can I go? The media is giving them directions exactly where to go. Go to a school. Why? Because they are gun-free zones. See, if you want to know why, if you want to know what the link is between the AR-15 and mass shootings or the AR-15 and school shootings, I'll tell you what it is. It's the mainstream media. That's what the link is. They don't know enough. They don't even think enough. They don't even think beyond the messages that they send out. All they know is, I want to put a story out there, and let's see, what's out there? Oh, scary black guns and children. That's the story I'll put, and that will be the lead in the news. I just did an interview just the other day with a news story that this was the day after the shooting that took place in Florida. And what was interesting was the reporter was so interested. She was so eager to get a story out there about guns and AR-15. She totally tried to meld two different issues, two different stories into one, and wound up saying a bunch of gobbledygook. Matter of fact, I'll talk about that on tomorrow's coffee. But she wound up talking about a bunch of gobbledygook and said absolutely nothing except that she had no idea what she was talking about. Look, here's the thing. Whether you are in politics or whether you are in the media, if you are going to step up and you're going to start talking about something, anything, know what you're talking about. Because when you speak out of your ass, you sound like an idiot. And then I can't trust anything you have to say. When you give mass shooters who aren't really that particular, most of which are not really that particularly bright, when you give them marching orders, you tell them how to do what it is that they're going to do. You tell them how they can, what type of rifle they should get, how they can get it, and then you tell them where they should go with it. You are the problem, mainstream media. You are the ones. You are the link between the AR-15 and mass shootings and school shootings. So, just let that settle in. And the next time you decide to do a story, maybe, just maybe, you'll think before you open your yap. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for today's Coffee with Craig. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like and share these videos. Let your friends know about the Firearms Policy Coalition. We are the home in the fight for civil rights. Got to use them or you're going to lose them. Take care.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.